presence, feeling thy grace, feeling thy radiance. You are my source of faith and strength. You are my path and destination, and I'm always connected to you. Nothing of me and everything of you. Lead me higher, lead me deeper, lead me beyond, lead me to you.
How many of you wish to have that calm look, with a twinkle in the eyes and a smile on the lips at all times, whatever be the circumstances? We are now about to introduce to you a person who carries all of these qualities within him all the time, awake and even when asleep. Of all the CEOs and managing directors known to me, I am yet to meet someone like him. His accolades include becoming one of the youngest managing directors in the pharma industry. He is presently the CEO of Helixon, an IIT-invested healthcare company. The salt and pepper suave-looking man's second name is humility. Fitness and spirituality are his mantra. He's an ardent admirer of his guru, Mahatria. He carries a funny bone and loves playing cricket. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to an ever-calm, composed, humble, dynamic leader, mentor, and guide to many, Mr. Sridhar Ranganathan.
My Guru Mahatria says, we don't choose a cause, the cause chooses us. There is a divine plan and design behind everything that happens, and we are there in it for a reason. Today, by choosing to be here part of this evening, you have proved that you are special. For you, that special person, to be joining a group of 111,000 people from all across the world to make this the largest meeting of the breakthrough believers is with a reason. The world, something in this world will never be the same again. You, the person who logged in at 6 p.m. and you, the person who will log out at 7:11 p.m. will not be the same. Ladies and gentlemen, happy evening. Welcome to this mega event, the launch of the breakthrough. This event is appropriate or required the most now, much more than any other time. If there is something that can come and put the world to a stop, it is time for us to have a force that can bring the world to the top. We all need a breakthrough. We need the breakthrough. Who needs this breakthrough? Who doesn't? If you are a student, a homemaker, a corporate leader, a CEO, an educator, a chartered accountant, a sports person, a senior citizen, an entrepreneur, a builder. In short, if you are the most privileged creation of God, a human being, you deserve a breakthrough and you deserve the breakthrough. From this side of the screen, you are assured of a feast of excitement, a feast of education, a feast of encouragement, a feast of excellence, and a feast of enlightenment. From the other side of the screen, I want you to pay. Pay with your enthusiasm. Pay with your celebration. Pay with your applause. Let there be reverberations that breaks through the roof and reach the sky. And let the world know that the breakthrough moment has started. Before I proceed any further, I want to announce a game. Yes, a game. After this announcement, from the time I say the game starts now, I want you to count the number of times the breakthrough word is spoken or articulated. In any form, either by us or in the video or in a song, count every time you hear the word breakthrough. And after the event, you need to SMS the number of times the breakthrough word was spoken or articulated to the number that I will give towards the end. The number with which you have to SMS, I will give it to you towards the end. The top 111 correct entries will receive a surprise gift, a mega gift. Are you ready? The game starts now. It's time for us to invite the star of the evening. When I heard someone being introduced as vivacious, bubbly, highly accomplished, positivity personified, and always carrying a smile, I used to wonder, first of all, if someone possessed all these qualities, and if they did, then what did it look like? It was when I met this person, I saw these adjectives come to life, and what's more, I saw all these qualities in one person. She became an author at a young age of 23, handling complex topics like cancer. The book not only got translated into 2 languages, but also got nominated for the prestigious Crosswords Book Award in the non-fiction category. And friends, do remember, she had authored that book for her own joy. Thereon, she went on to author 2 more books, both of which left a deep impact on readers. With such a strong backing, this young woman is now on a mission to reach the stars without a rocket, but just a pen in her hand. For Guru Mahatria, Megha is truly gifted with the art of playing with words. Even her prose has a poetic touch. Her writing will appeal both to your mind and heart. She has embarked on this ambitious journey of getting her readers to read and understand motivational biographies of eminent personalities. In the next 1 hour, you will get to hear stories about people amongst us from streets you know, how they were able to find their breakthrough. This lady has so beautifully crafted to get each one of us inspired to find our own breakthroughs. It is my honor and pleasure to share the stage in one of the biggest events the world has ever seen, and to be seen along this wonderful person. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to invite an awesome and adorable author, an admirable movie script writer, an ardent seeker, someone who inks at a speed at which she thinks, someone who has resolved to take the wisdom of her Guru Mahatria to every nook and corner of this world, someone who has spent days and nights and spent all that time for almost a year only to gift this world with a transformational instrument. The ever smiling, ever enthusiastic, ever energetic Megha Bajaj.
Loving you, Meghu, this is my dedication to you. So when our father, who was leaving for the US, asked Megha when she was all of 3, what all she wanted when he went on a shopping spree. Expecting 1 or 2 things to be said verbally, he was shocked to see his crazy little prodigy create a list of 111 things immediately. While she kept expressing, English remained a distant friend, and in the 6th standard, life took a strange bend. Her English teacher told her something that made her cry. She fired the shivering girl, saying, "You will never learn English because you are a vegetable. My oh my." Though she was upset, Megha did not give up. Upon a rusted water tank on a terrace set up, she would keep writing like words were all that mattered. and would keep expressing till her fingers were battered. Destiny took an incredible turn when she met her beloved teacher for life, who taught her that deadly abundance beyond all strife. If you love what you do and do what you love, life has no choice but to take you to the top. Working on her skills, her language, style, and more, the author within this childlike, compulsive, expressive lover began to grow. Writing grew from being a passion to a profession, from a love to an obsession, revealing her to herself. Layer by layer, writing became her very prayer. From books to film scripts, she began to dabble in them all. Hard work, sincerity, and commitment, she realized, were must haves to stand tall. It's been an adventure, sometimes up, sometimes down, through innumerable smiles and frowns. Words and her kept having an affair. Success and failures, oh, she had her share. Today, this elegant young woman standing before you is a part of those very elite few who have made their mark to the national best-selling list. Is it not true? No milestone is possible without several breakthrough twists.
Hi, Megha.
Hi, Sridhar.
It's really great to have you here on stage. The world is waiting to hear you.
Sridhar, I'm mesmerized and I'm just thinking back, connecting the dots, how everything began at number 11 for me. 11 years ago is when my beloved Guru Mahatria told me that your words come from a very deep space. They have the ability to transform. At that young age, I could barely fathom the depth of his words. Yet today, I can actually see that everything that he ever dreamt of for me, or I ever didn't even dare to dream for myself, is actually coming true. The breakthrough. Sridhar, this whole book and the entire idea has only come from this one beautiful confluence of seekers where thousands of people were present. And among them, my guru chose just 30 to give them the most inspiring Infinities Award, role model. And he spoke about them and said, these are the people who live very well in all the 5 areas: health, wealth, bliss, peace, and spiritual alignment. Just hearing him say that, it struck me. I was just in the audience and watching the whole thing unfold. And I realized, does the world not need a breakthrough? Does the world not need new role models to look up to? People who are not just wonders in one role, but holistic wonders. People who are actually growing not by the hour, but by the minute, by the second. Should these people not be captured and brought to the world? Because their story is going to become your story. And that is the entire concept of the breakthrough. And today, when I look at this, Sridhar, I just feel that one idea sown 11 years ago just grew into that confluence. And today, it's a reality. 111 people are watching the story of 11 people just going to unfold in front of them today. I cannot tell you what I'm feeling right now, Sridhar.
Oh, just wonderful. This itself is so inspiring, Megha. I think this one address of yours is a breakthrough for many, I should say. I know you have written pages and pages about people, chapters and chapters about the 11 people. But what I'm going to now is to ask you to say in one word that would aptly suit or fit each one of them. Is that fine?
Absolutely.
Nitin Nyati,
Adventurer.
Prabhuram,
Energy on the move.
Kani and Yuvraj,
Abundance personified.
Kavish,
Intelligent.
Arun Kumar Natha,
Very deep, very innocent.
Dr. Asha Vijay,
Committed to the core.
Chitra Prasad,
Purity on the move.
Mukesh Jain,
Energy on the move.
Sushil Mehta,
Lover, lovable, loved.
Sandeep Agarwal,
Best leader you can find.
Guru Prasad Makam.
Golden hearted Gunda.
Wow, that's great. It's so nice to hear those people, that one word about each of these people. It really describes, and the connect that you have is awesome, Megha. Thank you very much for that. And shall we now move into the next most exciting section of the day?
Absolutely, Sridhar. I cannot express. Actually, I'm a little speechless right now as to what I'm feeling.
Great. Thank you so much, Megha. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the next section, the section for enlightenment. A little more than half a century ago, somewhere in a city of South India, the world was gifted the light. That light grew to become a source that helps dispel darkness in millions of lives. That light further grew to become a power that helped millions to shine and outshine themselves every time in success and happiness. That light is now an energy that engulfs the entire world to show the power of holistic abundance. It divined a path of faith above religion and God. In the presence of that light, we all become so light, and in our surrender, it becomes nothing of me and everything of Him. He often says, in the entirety of universe, you are a small speck of dust. But to me, in front of His large heart, that radiates love and that has a special place for every single soul in this world. And in front of that heart, I strongly believe that the entire universe is a small speck of dust. It is my privilege and blessing to invite you all to experience one of the life changing messages from our Guru, Mahatriya.
Rain fills the size of the vessel. It's raining. You're standing there with one spoon. And then you're blaming, saying that you didn't give me enough. No, that's rain fills the size of the vessel you hold. Somebody else is standing there with a tumbler. Somebody is holding a mug. Somebody is having a bucket. Somebody has built a cement tank. Somebody built a swimming pool. And somebody dug an artificial lake and said, let all that fall, and I'll have rain fills the size of the vessel that you have. A man was jogging one morning, and at a distance he saw there was a fisherman who was fishing. Just curious how this entire process happens. He jogged close to him and he was watching the fisherman to see. Every time the fisherman caught a big fish, he threw it back into the river, and every time he caught a small fish, he put it into his ice box. The jogger said, all my life I have seen fishermen. And for the first time I'm seeing, because normally people who do fishing, they prefer the big ones. Why are you throwing back the big ones and keeping only the small ones? And it seems the fisherman said, I also hate to do what I'm doing, but I'm so helpless. I have only a small frying pan in the house. The big ones won't fit there. And he was not talking about him. He was talking about all of us. A lot of us have a very small frying pan here. Opportunities come in search of us. We say it's too big for us. We say it's not good enough for me. You're scared even to think in $1 billion. If you're not even prepared to think in $1 billion, how will we become one? Somebody who sold chai at some stage of his life desired he can be the Prime Minister of this country. That was the beginning. If you're not even willing to desire that, nothing can be done. If you keep telling yourself that I am a sinner, I am a sinner, I am a sinner, so I'll never have a divine experience in life, so be it. You'll never have a divine experience in life. Not because divinity did not want to unfold through you, but you have unqualified yourself for that experience. Rain fills the size of the vessel which it contains. Even God cannot give you beyond what you believe you deserve. If you keep convincing yourself that I'm cut out for crying in life, I'm cut out for miseries in life, I'm cut out for all these challenges in life, you are scripting such a future for yourself. You're all the time creating the script. Life means if there is an up, there will be a down. Till now, he didn't have that plan. But now that you have told if there is up, there will be a down, down is coming. And you draw this into your own life. You draw this into your own life. And life outside is a manifestation of how you think. And that's the truth.
Thank you very much, my Mahatria, for giving us yet another profound message and helping me understand that I need to have a container as big as a swimming pool and helping me get transformed instantaneously. Friends, before we go on to the next section, I just want to check with you if you are keeping a count on that word. Yes, please remember the first 111 correct entries will get a surprise gift. Now, let us go and interact with the breakthrough believers. I have a few questions to ask them. The first set of breakthrough believers on the screen. Hi Mukesh. If there's one message you want to tell your loved ones, and what is that one thing which you expect from them?
Yes, Sridhar. The one thing what I expect from all of you is to take care of your health. Doctors say that health is not a fixed account, it's a current account. So you need to keep working on your health. You need to be consistent and disciplined towards your health. I have the authority and right to speak on this topic because I am living by it since 25 years. I set health goals. I every day play with my body. I love to eat health conscious food and I am not a slave to my body. You will say that you know all this, but tell me, what are you doing? Do you know who suffers the maximum when you don't take care of your health? Your own family members. My Guru Mahatria says that if you love your family, you will take care of your health. So be responsible towards your future. Take a standpoint today. Slap yourself before life slaps you. Wishing you most and more of good health. Loving you all so much. Thank you.
Wow, Mukesh, that was awesome. Can you now show your favorite vertical position?
Right now? ठीक है, yes, I'll do it.
Wow, wow. Mukesh, let's give a big round of applause for that. Wow, Mukesh, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now let's look at who is the next breakthrough believer whom we'll interact with. Hey Sandeep, what's that one message you want to give for all those friends and customers who have logged in to listen to you?
Thank you, Sridhar. Since childhood, I always believed one thing: I will make it very big in life. But how? I never had that answer. Eventually, that went very deep in my subconscious mind. I started my journey 30 years ago, sitting at a retail cash counter. And to reach where I reached today, it wasn't all that easy. I did face my set of challenges and went through all those sleepless nights. But one thing, I always believed in my vision, my passion, my instincts, and I have outgrown all the challenges with determination and resilience. My biggest learning in all these growing years is to take early decisions and quick decisions. Believe in yourself, believe in your vision, and success will be just a byproduct. The brand Ratnadeep today is just not my brand. It belongs to millions of customers. It belongs to the team which stood by us for all that 30 years. Thank you so much.
That was fabulous, Sandeep. Thank you so much once again. Now, let's see who is the next breakthrough believer to take our questions. Hi, Arun. I want to ask you, what makes you so grounded when you still fly so high in your life?
Happy evening, Sridhar. That was a brilliant question. Mahatria once said, peace must be above everything. It must be preserved at all times, under all circumstances.
Wow.
I held on to this principle from then on. Any situation, any experience that comes in front of me, I ask this question, will it add to my peace? Will it preserve my peace? If yes, I'll go ahead and do it. If no, I'll hold back. This has helped me to preserve my peace at all times, under all circumstances, which has helped me to stay grounded in all situations so that I'm able to do what is right. Peace above everything.
Beautiful. Hey, Arun, you're a man of numbers, but can we have a peppy number from you?
Okay, a song. I'll sing a couple of lines. I'm a bathroom singer, but I'll still give an attempt, which is a song which has touched me the most in my growing up years. நல்லதோர் வீணை செய்தேன், அதை நலம் பெற புழுதியில் எறிவதுண்டோ, சொல்லடி சிவசக்தி, என்னை சுடர்மிகும் அறிவுடன் படைத்து விட்டாய், நல்லதோர் வீணை செய்தேன், அதை நலம் கெட புழுதியில் எறிவதுண்டோ. The song really means, hey God, you created a beautiful veena. Will you throw it on the floor? Hey God, hey Creator, you have created me. Will you let me go away? I will live up to your designed God. This is what this song means. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arun. That was wonderful. Now let's look at who the next breakthrough believer coming up on the screen. Hi, Kavish. I want to ask you, what emotions do you actually go through when you go out of your comfort zone and do something?
Thank you, Sridhar, for using that word emotion. For somebody who's an intellectual addict and such an action-oriented person, it took hard training for me to understand what emotions are. To go beneath that action domain and understand and get in touch with the feeling underlying that action and the thought. Over a period of time, I always believed that any phenomena out there in the world, including God, can be put under the rational domain. Now, I feel truly blessed to understand each and every moment what that feeling is. Specifically in these moments, right, when my immediate environment thinks that what I'm doing is daring, what I'm doing is incredible. To me, I'm just in my flow. To me, I've done something out of my heart, making a choice, what makes sense, and then giving my 111% of effort, resourcefulness, and intelligence to that initiative. And what I feel in those moments is a feeling of responsibility. A feeling of responsibility towards making sure that I give my best with all my resourcefulness. And that's what I do at my workplace. My vision at Stones to Milestones is to help every child find their place in the world, for them to give their best in this lifetime. Thank you for asking that once again.
Wow, Kavish. With that lovely smile, can you tell all those people who are waiting to hear you how to make it big in life?
Loving you so much, Sridhar, for you loving my smile. You know, I grew up with this awkwardness about my smile, with these rabbit-like teeth. But anyhow, coming to your question, the two things that I really want to share at this moment with everyone watching this book launch is A, if you are at this moment watching this book launch, you are truly the top 1% on this planet, and be grateful about having such a blessed life. B, can I be an ever giving in my relationship? Can I be just a giver in all my relationship? And giving is easy. Giving a part of your piece of love, giving share of your possessions, simply giving joy and happiness to people. Every time we give, there is an expansion within. We walk a bit more straight, thinking so much proud about ourselves. And trust me, this is the simplest virtuous cycle. A, gratefulness, and B, giving. You're grateful of the gems, you give, and over a period of time, you give more. And you keep on expanding your sphere of influence. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Kavish, for that wonderful message. Friends, I want to ask this question to the next breakthrough believer as to what has been the most spine chilling adventure. Let's see who it is. Yeah, Nitin.
There are many, but the first one has got a memory advantage of being a breakthrough moment, and then expectations and philosophies set after that adventure. So for me, the most spine-chilling experience was skydive from 12,000 feet in Cairns, Australia.
Wow.
It was an experience to go up in a small aircraft, very rackety, without doors, very badly maintained, butterflies in my stomach. I didn't know what to expect, and to jump off from 12,000 feet was really a spine-chilling experience for me. But I must tell you, within few moments of jumping off the flight, it was an ecstatic feeling of a free bird flying in the open skies with a beautiful landscape below. It was just fantastic. Thank you.
Wow. That was awesome. Now tell me, Nitin, how do you manage to appear so cool despite being such an adventure loving person?
Very interesting question, Sridhar. And answer to this question forms my life mantra. Let's understand what is adventure. When a person proactively is ready to face a situation which is difficult and unusual without knowing an outcome of it is adventure. And what does adventure do to a person? It kills fear within him. When person becomes less fearful, anxiety and worry within him gets diminished, and his level of a peaceful acceptance of any outcome in a life goes up, and thus he becomes a very happy and calm. Now, to achieve this status, my life mantra became, when was the last you did something for the first time?
Wow. Wow.
Get out of your zone of comfort, explore, and you will realize life is beautiful and there is always more to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nitin. Friends, that was the first set of breakthrough believers answering our questions. We will have the rest of them coming in later. Next, I want to invite you to experience a musical feast from two musical legends or legends of music. And an introduction to these people was given by one of their fans and one of the breakthrough believers, Guru. He says, as you enter this person's home, you are entering a temple. The gate opens to a friendly security who welcomes you with a gentle smile. As you move a few more feet, an amazing Ganesha temple adorns the entrance, and you can see this person folding his hands and standing in surrender. As you settle down after having a glimpse of another Ganesha, the veena, the violins, the piano, and the Padma Shri certificate, and of course the smell, the aroma of incense sticks, we can see this person walk in with his best half with a namaskaram. His patience is remarkable. Even when he sits for two and a half hours, he seldom raises his voice or never in a hurry. He has time for everything. The peace of the smile of him and his best half and her keen participation and leading the deliberations is a treat to watch. That's why they are a music symphony in life too. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you Dr. L. Subramaniam, Sir, and Kavita Madam.
Namaste. Congratulations to Megha Bajaj on a brilliant book, Breakthrough. And also my heartiest congratulations to the 11 great breakthrough believers who have been featured in this book. Everybody needs a breakthrough in life. And when we get the breakthrough that changes the life, and I congratulate all the 11 featured believers. I also believe in breakthrough. Everybody should believe in breakthrough and wait for the moment and work very hard. And once again, heartiest congratulations, all the very best to everybody. Namaste.
Congratulations.
what an excellent and soul fulfilling performance that really took us into a trance. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to now have a look at the next set of breakthrough believers. Now let's look at the spinning wheel to see who is going to talk to us next. Hello, Dr. Asha. Good evening.
Happy evening, Sridhar.
How are you?
Top of the world.
It's really great to have you with us on the stage here. Dr. Asha, even if people do one roll per hour, we can expect a maximum of 24 rolls in a day. But we know you do much more or many more rolls than that. How do you manage to do all of them so efficiently?
Yeah, beautiful question. Actually, this question used to pester me a lot before. I used to think, how should I perform so many roles in my life? Then one day I heard Mahatria say, it's the enlivening force within which has to be developed that illuminates all the roles of your life. It was an awakening moment for me. So whenever we work on the being inside, all the roles on the outside reflects that same light and that same happiness and joy. That's how I manage so many roles in a go.
Wow. Thank you so much for giving us that. Of these roles that you play, if you have to tell us the top 3 roles that you enjoy the most, what would they be?
Beautiful question. I enjoy being a mother and a wife to my loved ones because there is so much power and responsibility in those roles. The second is the God has blessed me with a beautiful noble profession, doctor, where I play a role of a healer, therapist, counselor, so many more things to people to make a difference. I love that role too. The third is I'm an ardent devotee to my master. The questioning mind completely surrenders at the feet of the master, and I love that role because of the dedication, devotion, love, everything inherent in that.
Oh, that's great. No wonder you are an epitome of breakthroughs, I should say. Thank you very much for being with us here today, Dr. Asha.
Thank you so much, Sridhar. Love you so much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's now look at the spinning wheel to see who the next breakthrough believer is going to be on stage with us. How are you?
Hey Sridhar, wonderful, top of the world.
It is really great to have you with us in this program on the stage today, Guru.
Happy Independence Day, Sridhar.
Oh, thank you so much. Wish you the same.
Thank you.
Guru, yeah, we know you were an outlaw once and now transformed to go all out to follow and promote law. And not only that, you are an epitome of being a law-abiding citizen. Now, in your opinion, what are the 3 taxes that any country should levy for the world to prosper?
Oh, already there are too many taxes, and more taxes would only kill the people. But as it is always told, entertainment, entertainment and entertainment, like that. It has to be automation, automation and automation. You cannot change the culture of billions of people to pay taxes. The only way to bring culture is through regulation, and that can be done through automation.
Wow, thank you so much for that interesting twist to taxes. Now, we want to make you do something interesting. So, can you give us a Gunda dialogue for all the audience who's dying to hear that from you?
A Gunda dialogue on the Independence Day. Okay, here goes. The world is round. You're going to come to me one day. But I know how to beat the round. I'm not going to come to you.
Wow. That's great. Thank you so much, Guru, for being here with us.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure was mine.
Friends, let's have a look at the next breakthrough believer and ask our question. Hi, Prabhu. You are a man or an energy on the move. What's one advice you want to give to all your friends who are here today?
Thank you, Sridhar. Thank you very much. Thanks for the compliments. And you're asking me energy advice. I'm not going to give energy advice. I'm only speaking about what I'm practicing every day. If anybody wants to be energy on the move and they have to practice few things for energy gain and they have to avoid something which is energy drain. Let me discuss about first energy gain. Rise before sun rises, the first point. Second, practicing yoga and pranayam regularly. That's dinacharya. 3, energizing food. 4, practicing non-doing daily. 5, quality sleep. Once anybody follows this, they will get energy. But how to retain it? It should not drain throughout the day. And any form of negative emotions will drain all our energy. It's like watering the paddy field with a lot of rat holes. How much ever water you feed into it, it will all drain. Like that, you have to avoid negative emotions, otherwise it will drain our energy. Those who practice all this, definitely they will be energy on the move. Thank you, Sridhar. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's great. Tell me, how do you manage to find time for everything in life, Prabhu?
Thank you. This is one of the beautiful questions. In fact, many people ask these questions and this question. And how are you going to balance all this? You also have 24 hours and you have many roles in life. And whenever we see you are always free and you said, I have a lot of time. Basically, one who want to save time, there are certain things they have to practice. One, they have to develop skill, very important. And 2, they have to practice, use tools, all the beautiful tools they have to use. 3, they have to learn the art of delegation. You have to delegate. 4, whenever you want to say, you feel like saying no, at that time you should not say yes. 5, you have to steal some time from your sleep. 6, you have to steal some time from your social media. 7, you have to concentrate, focus and do anything. If you are not doing it, then automatically you will lose time. Finally, last but not least, you have to have an organized life. When you are having an organized life, you will have a lot of time. Thank you. And I really thank all the breakthrough believers, those who are attending and they're going to watch, all the breakthrough believers. I wish you all the best. You also going to have a beautiful breakthrough in your life. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Prabhuram. Friends, that was the second set of breakthrough believers answering our question. We will go on to the third set a little later. But before that, now we have yet another scintillating performance from yet another iconic set of performers who mesmerize people every time they perform. Presenting to you Miss Bindu and Mr. Ambi.
Comic books and video games.
Didn't I tell you that they will mesmerize us with their performance? And they do it every single time they perform. Now, next we have someone very important talk to us. Publishers have a very important role to play. I'm sure you all know that, in making the book successful. Today, we have Dibakar from Rupa Publications to talk to us and to share his experiences so far and his plans for the book going forward. Now, I should say that Dibakar has been extremely forthcoming. In the most difficult of situations, he was able to help us with making a quick turnaround and releasing the book in the shortest possible time. I'm sure he will be happy to share his experience and a few words on the book himself. Let's listen to Dibakar.
Happy evening, everyone, and a very happy Independence Day to all of you. It's a delight to be amidst you, to be part of something really, really special. We are here to release Megha Bajaj's book, The Breakthrough. You know, the book has been something which probably is the biggest breakthrough in the world of publishing. And why? Because it's a 500-page book that was published in just about 30 days. Not sure how, but everything just happened in the best possible manner in the least expected time. Megha Bajaj, our breakthrough author, had once told me of someone who is most special to her and someone who had become a divine presence in not just her life, but also in the numerous other people and their lives. His name is Mahatriya. I firmly believe that this book will become your sacred book if you are looking for a breakthrough in your life. Your breakthrough moment is here for you to seize, and this is the book that will put you on the path of fulfilling your karma and achieving your destiny. I'm amazed at how Megha has been able to discover 11 of these amazing individuals and then capture their beautiful breakthrough stories in the book. Megha has the unique ability to look at a situation and create a story that can move and inspire readers. I have interacted with all the individuals featured in the book, and there's much that I've learned from my discussions with them. And I would now urge everyone to interact with them through the book and discover a hidden part of themselves through the lives of the 11 who have shared their stories with the world. Come, become a breakthrough believer and set out on a journey to create that most important breakthrough of your life.
Thank you so much, Dibakar. I'm sure Dibakar will play an important role in helping us reach millions of people with the breakthrough. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to have an interaction with the next set of breakthrough believers. Let's see who is coming up on the stage next. Hello. How are you?
Ekdam mast, super.
Wonderful. Sushil, I have asked many people, including your son, as to what your real age is. And I have to tell you, nobody has gone beyond 28. And when we look at your activities, we all believe that you cannot be more than 8.
This is typical Sridhar style.
Now, tell me, where do you get this 24-hour energy trait from?
See, I feel anybody, whether it's energy gain or it's energy drain, people get from their activities, from their work, and the attitude which they have towards their work. So I also derive my energy from my work. For example, the moment I get up in the morning, instantly I extend my gratitude to Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam.
Wow.
And then I sit into the seat of meditation with utmost faith and devotion. And I feel from that seat of meditation, I get my energy. I am energized. And as I go for my work, I consider my workplace as my temple, my worship. So with that passion, when I work there, I automatically get energized. And when I come back home, in Tamil they call the Vasakala, the main entrance of the door. The moment I cross that entrance, I drop my designation, my work baggage there itself, and I enter as a son, as a loving husband, and a support or a friend to my kids. And I involve myself totally into that. And I feel when I involve myself fully, I get energized. In short, if I have to simplify this, it's basically a Buddham Saranam Gacchami and Sangam Saranam Gacchami. I always keep myself in connect with my Guru, my Mahatriya, and from that I derive my energy. And I ensure that I surround myself with like-minded people like you.
That's great. That's really great. I think what you said itself is like a song. But when Sushil is on stage, we cannot let you go without a song. So we just want you to hum a few words of your favorite song to somebody whom you want to dedicate it to.
Thank you, thank you. Of course, yes. I'll dedicate my song to none other than my Guru Mahatriya. The song goes like this. सोचता हूँ अगर मैं दुआ मांगता, हाथ अपने उठाकर मैं क्या मांगता. सोचता हूँ अगर मैं दुआ मांगता, हाथ अपने उठाकर मैं क्या मांगता. जब से आपसे मोहब्बत मैं करने लगा, तब से ऐसे इबादत मैं करने लगा. मैं काफिर तो नहीं, मैं काफिर तो नहीं, मगर मेरे महात्रिया, जब से देखा मैंने आपको, मुझको बंदगी आ गई. मैं भक्त था नहीं, मैं भक्त था नहीं, मगर मेरे महात्रिया, जब से देखा मैंने आपको, मुझको भक्ति आ गई. Thank you.
Wow. That is Sushil for us yet again with this tremendous, solid performance and singing as well. Thank you so much, Sushil. Nice having you with us.
Thank you. Love you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our turn now to go to the next breakthrough believer. And let's look at the spinning wheel. Hi Chitra, how are you?
Top of the world, Sridhar.
So nice to have you here on stage with us.
Thank you so much.
And I know you are a woman of commitment and you demonstrate that in anything you do. How do you manage difficult situations and stay rooted to your commitments?
Well, Sridhar, before you make a promise, think several times. Stay committed no matter what. I'm a great believer in that. We at NSN provide free education and fee concession to meritorious children who are from underprivileged background. This year specifically has been a very challenging one for all of us.
Correct.
So, because of the pandemic, there is a financial crunch. But even in this situation, I must say that the mind did not even contemplate withdrawing that benefit. Mahatria would always say, the power of the man is a power of the mind. The power of the mind is a power of the subconscious mind. The power of the subconscious mind is a power of the subconscious beliefs. The power of the subconscious beliefs is built by making and honoring commitments. So when your intention is to give, with the sheer power of your intent, you can get the universe to work in your favor. That has been my experience. Probably that is why I am able to face difficult situations and still stay committed.
Wow, that's great. I think on the foundation of commitment, you have been having breakthroughs in life. That's phenomenal.
True.
Megha tells me that whenever she calls, for example, you laugh so much and are perpetually happy, right? For all those students from your institution and from other parts of the world, what should they do, in your opinion, to keep laughing all the time?
Well, with some people, you have the right wavelength and you just hit it off. That's my relationship with Megha. And I can't tell you that how much we laugh when we are together, and her laughter is infectious, I must say. I know that laughter is the best medicine. Laughter elevates your mood, it energizes you, it creates a beautiful environment. In our family, we laugh, pulling each other's leg or quoting some funny incident. All through my childhood, laughter was a part of my growing up years. I think as a child, I used to laugh for no rhyme or reason, but laughter was part of our life. I think we need to connect to somebody, a friend or a family member who has that funny bone, and just call them whenever you're feeling a little low or when you feel like laughing. Just connect to them. I think that's a great way to bond also.
Wow, that's great, and so nice of you to have given some wonderful tips today. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure, Sridhar.
Friends, let's now see who is going to be the next breakthrough believer on stage. For that, let's look at the spinning wheel. Hi, Kani. Hi, Raj. How are you?
Hello, Sridhar. Great.
It's really great to have both of you on the stage here. We all know that because of the energy that you carry, the phones, even without even getting plugged in the charger, it gets charged. That's the kind of power you carry. Now, Viraj, tell me, what is the secret?
Yes, Sridhar. Generally, whenever a new product comes into Purvika, or we introduce any product into Purvika, we just see first, is there value for the product? And then we check if the product is very good. And then we think, what are the strategies, ideas, how to make this product a real big success. Okay. So once we create all the strategies, then we pass this information to our team. Over this past 25 years, we have created a beautiful team in Purvika. So once we create a strategy and then tell to our team immediately makes that product a big success. Okay, so the big mantra about Purvika's success is about the teamwork and the energy, which once we pass to our team, the way they carry it, execute it, and make it big. Okay,
so your energy is a representation of the collective Purvika team. Right?
Yes, yes.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Raj. Now, Kani,
yes,
for those thousands of fans who have come here to see you and hear you, What is that one breakthrough message you want to?
My breakthrough message. I am basically a very, very positive person. I don't believe in negativity at all. Anything happens, let it be any crisis or anything, I'll see what is the positivity in it. Actually, breakthrough happens in everybody's life. Breakthrough is not, it's not an incident that we need to wait for the incident to happen where the breakthrough happened. It's a flow in the life. So one breakthrough that happened was we have to start our life from the scratch, literally on the streets, and we need to build a empire what we are now. Even at that moment, I was very positive, very courageous, and very happy. And the best thing was we were not scared of what's happening. It's okay. We took it as a very big challenge and we started working towards the growth of the empire and growth of ourselves, so that to prove to everybody that wherever you are, if our thoughts are very, very strong and your belief system is also very strong, definitely your breakthrough will be, and you can reach the Himalayas very easily.
Wonderful. That's great. I think energy plus positivity. No wonder breakthroughs keep chasing you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's so nice having both of you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, Sridhar. Thank you so much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was the last breakthrough believer, but the best breakthrough believers, I should say. Friends, I'm sure you're having a count on the word that can make you one of the 111 winners of that surprise gift. Now, let's move on to the next event. And it is time for us to welcome the moment we all have been waiting for. A moment of unveiling that will propel us to unleash ourselves and embrace breakthroughs. But before I do that, I would like to invite our beloved author and the creator of the Fraternity of Breakthrough Believers, Megha Bajaj, on stage. Hi Megha, welcome again.
Hi Sridhar, how are you?
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Friends, with Megha being there, it's time for us to see what is in store. What is that which is going to change the world from this particular moment onwards? Let's have a look at the screen.
इशारे मंजिलों से जो आ रहे, जिंदगी की ये महफिल खुद के लिए सजा रे। आसान नहीं है पर ट्राई तो कर, क्या पता जीत जाएगा तू भी, आजा बैठ लगा ले। ब्रेक थ्रू से उठा के चलने को ब्रेक थ्रू, कबूलांटे का ब्रेक थ्रू, वेणु नाम का ब्रेक थ्रू, बेकागी से ब्रेक थ्रू से उठा के चलने को ब्रेक थ्रू, कबूलांटे का ब्रेक थ्रू, वेणु नाम का ब्रेक थ्रू।
Wow. Megha, I think it
What
was
a
for
moment.
this moment. Yeah, that's right. What a moment.
What a moment. Sridhar, imagine 11 years, what you've been waiting for, what you see in front of you. What a moment. What a moment. My God.
Amazing, amazing, Megha. I think this was something we all also have been waiting for so eagerly. Now, what next, Megha?
I have actually no words, Sridhar. I think if I relive this evening 100 times over in my head, it'll still not. I think I'll keep pinching myself as to whether I'm dreaming or if it's really happening. I'm very overwhelmed. Thank you, Sridhar, for sharing this moment with me right now.
I think it is your conviction that has really made this possible, because nobody would have ever thought something like this can happen amidst the situation that is there prevailing in this world. I think it is your conviction and something that you wanted to do at any cost that has happened, and I'm sure this is going to be a transformational output to the world. Megha, we have somebody who has dialed in from US wanting to wish you and also ask a question. Would you like to take that?
I would love to, Sridhar.
Hi everyone, I'm Lanisha Patel. I live and work here in New York and I am a breakthrough believer. Congratulations to the 11 trailblazers who have been featured in this book, the breakthrough. I know that your story will inspire so many more breakthroughs, and I can't wait to read about it. Big congratulations to the author Megha Bajaj. A question I have for her: how and why did you decide on these 11 people? Why their story?
Well, that's a beautiful question, Linisha. Thank you so much for logging in. Why these 11? I'm sure a lot of the viewers have the same question in their mind as well. Sometimes I question it as well. Did I choose these 11 or did they choose me? Or was it a choice that just got made beyond all our comprehension? Because the way the synchronicity, the coincidence, the miracles that kind of happened with all of us coming together could not have been planned. I don't believe it's planned. I think it was meant to be, and I think we kind of caught ourselves. Also, what really excites me about these 11 is that each one is so unique. If one is a doctor, the other is a teacher. If one is a builder, the other is a chartered accountant. So the kind of variety that they bring in their thought process, their feelings, their experiences, it's literally like a lot of beautiful fruits coming together and just forming the perfect fruit salad. So I love being with these 11 because they're unique, they're very different, and they just add a very unique flavor to them. Another thing I would like to say is the Breakthrough is a series. So what makes this book even more exciting is that these were the first 11 that happened for reasons beyond our comprehension. So it makes it even more special because your first is always going to be very special to you. I hope that answers your question, Linisha.
Great, Megha. We have another participant who has a question. Yuva wants to know, how has this book changed you?
Oh, Yuva, that's a beautiful question. And I must say that this book has transformed me completely. From the person that I was who began writing this book sometime in July 2019 to the person I am right now in August 15th, 2020, I can literally say I've gone through a complete metamorphosis. It's been so beautiful because all along I've only known myself as a writer, and I could happily be in one room or one beautiful sea-facing cafe for the whole day, just writing. And whenever I write, I feel so connected to my divine that I feel that him and me, and it's enough. We're complete unto each other. Suddenly, with these 11, with all these different teams who are working together to make this whole thing happen, my publisher, of course, Sridhar, so many people coming in, I'm realizing that my entire world has expanded. The girl who was sitting in one corner writing all day has suddenly got new relationships, so many more responsibilities. And the way we've run for this book launch and the book to happen and create something spectacular for all of you, I think I've literally discovered a new avatar of myself, someone that I didn't know existed within me. And it just kind of, I could say that this book has been a breakthrough for Megha Bajaj, the author, because nothing about her remains the same. Thank you, Yuva.
Wow, Megha. I can relate to what Mahatria says. Your words can touch the heart and mind of people. How beautifully did you put now? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to commemorate the launch of the Breakthrough. Before I go into the last segment of this evening, I have to give you the mobile number, right? Now I should say the game ends now, which means any more the word of breakthrough need not be taken into the count. So now please take down the number for sending the SMS for the count of the word breakthrough. The number you need to send SMS is 86185 15090. 86185 15090. And you know what is the gift? The first 111 entries will get a copy of the Breakthrough free as a gift. Yes, the first 111 entries will get a copy of the breakthrough free as a gift. So please send your SMS immediately. Now, I think it's time for us to express and pay our gratitude to those people who have helped us not only run the event but also run it successfully. First of all, I would like to thank the Stratcom team, the digital team led by Libini, for helping us with wonderful strategies and help us reach millions of people in a very short time. I also want to thank the website team led by Preeti for helping us with a wonderful website and also incorporating the changes that we wanted from time to time. I want to thank Chandresh and Reshu from the Book My Show team for helping us with the options of booking for the show and also helping us do the sales on their site. I want to thank Harish and Manoj from the Stage Show Event Management team for being with us throughout and making us come up with a great show today evening. And I also want to thank the marketing team members of the 11 Breakthrough Believers who went out of the way to reach out to millions of people in the last few days. Apart from this, I have a few more people whom probably many of us we have not even met, but they came forward to help us out, not just help, but help intensely. First and foremost is Mr. Amar. I should say we owe a lot to this gentleman for coming out and helping us, hand-holding us and giving us guidance at every single point of time, at every single step, I should say. In fact, once he was unwell and he was running temperature. You'll not believe on that day he took almost 10 hours of his time and he was not even able to speak, but he still came and gave us the help that day what was required to make the show go on. I also want to thank Pramila and Archana from Mukesh's team for being part of the task force and executing everything that Megha thought in just a few seconds. Thank you very much, Pramila and Archana. I also want to thank a few more people like Akash, Muthu and Bala for chipping in, especially in the last few days, for us to reach out to many more. I think thanks is a small word in the English dictionary, but today, for what it represents, for what it can actually communicate from the deepest part of our heart, from the bottom of our heart, it really becomes the longest word in any dictionary in this world. Last but not the least, to all those people who logged in today, nearly more than 111,000 people plus who have logged in, and to show that you are one of those breakthrough believers, thank you so much. I want to end this with a quote from our Guru Mahatria Ram. Have pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go. With that faith, I know we can go far, far, far beyond and not only be a breakthrough believer, but also help many more people become breakthrough believers.
Yeah, it's a breakthrough.
देख इशारे आसमां से जो आए, तेरी डेस्टिनी ही बदल दे, तुझ में जो जज्बा हो। सुन जरा तू खुद को क्यों ना पहचाने, गेम पलट दे, बाजी मार ले, लोगों की बातों में न आ रे। I wanna break through, सर उठा के चलने को break through, कबूलांटे ये का break through, वेनम नाम का break through, बेकागी दे।
मैं उठूं सुबह से I wanna break through, तेरा potential बोले you wanna break through, हर जगह I say let's have a breakthrough, I'm 1 in a billion and it's a breakthrough. Done?
Not yet. मेहनत की पर फल न मिला, अपनी किस्मत से है गिला, चलते चलते ठोकर खा के गिर गए, फिर उठ के जब ऊपर देखा, मुट्ठी जोर से बंद किया, रास्ते के हर पत्थर को किक किया।
bring the beat in now. Yeah. Are you feeling it? Feel the breakthrough, man. Yeah. Sing it, girl, now.
देख इशारे मंजिलों से जो आ रहे, जिंदगी की ये महफिल खुद के लिए सजा रे। आसान नहीं है पर ट्राई तो कर, क्या पता जीत जाएगा तू भी, आजा बैठ लगा ले। ब्रेक थ्रू सर उठा के चलने को ब्रेक थ्रू, कबुलांटे का ब्रेक थ्रू, वेणु नाम का ब्रेक थ्रू, बेकागीते ब्रेक थ्रू सर उठा के चलने को ब्रेक थ्रू, कबुलांटे का ब्रेक थ्रू, वेणु नाम का ब्रेक थ्रू, बेकागीते।
It's a breakthrough.